And out to that delayed vote count in last night's primary.
Wake County was the last county in the state to report results, with the final count not coming in until well after 11 o'clock. CBS 17's Judith Rotana getting answers for us tonight. Judith, what could change ahead of the general election in November?
Well, you all mentioned this, but Wake County was among the last counties to report. Actually, by 10:45, they were the only county in the state with 0 precincts reporting. So we went to the State Board of Elections, and they say as we moved into that general election, they want to work with the county to see what can be done to help speed things up. Nearly 1.8 million ballots cast in North Carolina.
All in all, primary day was very smooth. Not quite the turnout that we had hoped.
State Board of Election Director Karen Brinsell Bell says this comes despite changes to voting processes this primary. But Wake County stood out again for being among the last to report any votes. Wake County election officials telling CBS 17 the large geographic area can create logistical challenges. Bell says the volume of votes in Wake County makes speed and accuracy a sensitive balance for the second largest county in the state.
It's a bottleneck issue, and we're trying to work with them to figure out things on our end to help speed that along, things on their end that might be helpful.
With results now in, some voters can expect a second primary. Brad Knott, fighting for the congressional seat in the 13th district, exclusively telling CBS 17 he plans to request a runoff.
It's not automatic, so we'll be waiting to hear from those candidates to see if that's what they want to do. And if so, we will have a second primary at some level, potentially on May the 14th.
Bell knows all the wheels have to be well oiled for November. As we look forward to the general election in November, is there anything that you think could be improved on or any changes you're looking to make?
Really what we recognize for November is that it's going to be a much larger turnout. That's what we always see happen in presidential elections. It's when there are some voters who that's the only time they turn out to vote. And so what we're really trying to prepare for are some of these new processes.
Some of those new processes include that new voter ID law, cutoff times for when absentee or mail-in ballots can be accepted by the Board of Elections, and also new times for when Board of Elections can actually start tabulating those absentee ballots.
Judith, what can voters expect as we move towards November?
Well, aside from that potential or likely runoff that's happening in probably the next 10 weeks, people can expect to be hearing more from the State Board of Elections. They do plan on doing some more education on those new processes. They know that during primaries, we usually see people who are more engaged voters come out, but a lot of times people who are coming out to those general elections, like we mentioned in my story, that might be the only time that they're going to be voting and maybe paying attention to what's going on. So they want to make sure people are well informed about all those new laws, all those new processes, so they can know what to expect come Election Day.
All right. Judith Rotana live for us tonight. Judith, thank you so much.